Barak the Yahweh, Barakatha, Yahushua, Barak the Yahweh, Barakatha, Yahushua, Ba Hashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, A Stink There. I repeat, a stink there. My source, MediaTakeout.com. Article entitled, Sexy Red Goes to Hospital. Ask Doctor, why does my fill in the blank stink? Look at this bitch. Female rapper Sexy Red is having feminine issues. And yesterday she went to the doctor for answers. Sexy Red arrives to the BET Hip Hop Awards at Cobb Energy Performing Arts Center on October 3rd, 2023 in Atlanta, Georgia. Pictures of her at this event. MTO confirmed that Sexy Red told her fans that she went to the doctor for a gynecological examination. After the exam, Sexy Red went to the waiting room while the doctor went over her test results. While waiting, Sexy Red went on IG and explained to her fans exactly what was happening. The female rapper wrote, "Me at the co-editor, waiting on her to tell me why my coochie stank." For one thing, you are a whore, multiple sexual partners, as well as you're not maintaining your feminine hygiene. Look at this, man. Let's go to 1 Peter 3:5. For after this manner, in the old time, the holy women also, right? Holy means consecrated, separated, sacred, meaning they kept the laws, statutes, and the commandments to the best of their abilities, following their husbands. Their husbands was their, or were their cornerstone. And also in the Greek, another title, or so like another definition for cornerstone is leader, chief. So again, for after this matter in the old time, the holy women also who trusted in the Most High adorned themselves, being in subjection to their own husbands. So again, what also made these women holy is their behavior, their conduct, their actions, which was exercised from the source of the scriptures. Again, who trusted in the Most High, adorned themselves, being in subjection under the rule of their husbands, unto their own husbands, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters you are, as long as you do well and are not afraid with any amazement. This is an example of a degenerate, okay? And a definition for a degenerate is one that loses their way from the traditions of their forefathers. Look at this. Do you think Sarah would condone this during the ancient time? Hell no. Okay? Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, future tense, if you will not listen unto the voice of Yahweh, your power to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day, that all these curses, meaning indignation, righteous anger, okay, shall come on you and overtake you. So basically the curses is nothing but the anger from Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua exercise on the Israelites. In modern terms, so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans based on the lineage of their fathers. Let's jump down to 45. Salakia 46. And they, meaning these curses, shall be on you, on the Israelites, for a sign and for a wonder, and on your seed forever. All right? And we can associate with the term sign that these curses indicate, which means point out who we are. No other nation of people, okay, are affected by the curses at this time frame. So let's go to 56. The tender and delicate woman, meaning how feminine our women were among you, which would not venture to set the sole of her, to set the sole of her foot on the ground. That's how feminine our women were. They would not leave their houses without covering their feet. Look at this. Our women went from the status of princess to outrageous whores, or so-called queens. The tender and delicate women among you, how tender, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot on the ground for delicateness and tenderness, meaning feminine. Her eye, meaning mind, shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. Let's go to Isaiah 3:24. And it shall come to pass, this time frame now, that instead of sweet smell there shall be stink, such as me at the co-editor waiting on her to tell me why my coochie stink, based on the curses. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell there shall be stink, your coochie stinking, sexy red, and instead of a girdle, a rent, right? Meaning what? Look at your damn stomach, okay? Your stomach area. Out of shape. And that's the reason why our women need girdles, right? To suppress their stomachs or abdomen from bulging out. It's a reflection of the curses. And instead of well-set hair baldness, hoes wearing wigs. Look at the lace front. Also, going back to, instead of a girdle, a rent. This chick has a abdomen like the Michelin Man. And instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. This is burning. This is not beauty. This is burning, not beauty. Okay, burning, not beauty. Right? Let's go to Esther. go back to the second chapter. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, this is Esther 2:11, and Mordecai walked every day before the court of the women's house to know how Esther did and what should become of her. Now, when every maid's turn was come to go in to King Ahasuerus, okay, if you can receive this in the spirit, this is Xerxes, all right, who also was depicted on the movie 300. After that, she had been 12 months according to the manner of the women, for so were the days of their purifications accomplished, to witness 6 months with oil of myrrh and 6 months of sweet odors, and with other things for the purifying of the women. So when it came to feminine hygiene, okay, the women of old were on a much higher level compared to these bitches now, right? And again, the female rapper wrote, me at the co-editor, waiting on her to tell me why my coochie stank, and I just did. Lord, will you edify? Shalom.